Keep breathing.
Come on, legs. Pippin Street. It goes down a bit here. Up the bubbles.
Most of this video is going to be about the Lethbridge 10k race that I did this week, but we're going to talk about the week as a whole. It's sort of the first proper week back fully running. I know I did run last week, but it's back to a 75k week, which when I did my long run this morning I felt and was probably not the best to go from sort of a few miles. Wait, did I say 75 mile week? 75 kilometre week. I only work in kilometres. Yeah, it was probably not a good idea to jump from basically 0 to a full week of training. Like I said, felt it on my long run this morning, but it's good to be back running. And that's the fun part of it, really. I love running, so no wonder I was going to go all in first full week back. But yeah, like I said, the main purpose of this video is going to focus on the Lethbridge 10k, which Sarah kindly guided on, and yeah, it was a good race. Do you?
I don't know where the mat is.
No idea.
Just wait for the other side to turn. Someone's coming up.
Remember, we're taking this bit easy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. You say you can't fly away. Slow down a bit, someone right in front. And then we've got a corner to you, yeah. Come on, this side bit, there's a hole. And then we're going to you, 3, 2, 1 to you.
Oh.
Perfect. It's actually not too bad because they cut the grass.
Oh, okay. Isn't it a cricket field normally?
I don't know.
I'm sure Andy and I have done once
And then to you, 3, 2, 1.
a speed session around it.
And then to me a little bit.
It's not what you want, taken out by a football in the first 500 metres.
Then we're going on to the gravel. 3, 2, 1 to gravel.
Thanks. Finally, you got the recognition, Sarah. Finally. Thanks.
One each. I'm winning.
We'll see what Andy says.
And then slow down a tad, it's a bit congestion. It's me a little.
Thank you, Angie. See you later.
And then the speed bumps. 3, 2, 1.
It's not the way that we did.
And then we're going to you. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
Stay on the road. me. 3, 2, 1. Right, there's a curve coming up to your side.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, up. Well done. Oh, it is the narrow bit. But not all of it. Keep your lines perfect. 3 weeks, 3, 2, 1. 3 weeks, 2, 1. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 3, 2, 1. And then to you. 3, 2, 1. You a little bit. We're going to step off the curb to my side. 3, 2, 1.
So in the lead up to Lethbridge, I'd done an easy run on the Monday, and then a Mona fartlek on the Tuesday, which was my speed session, I suppose. It was like 90 seconds fast, 90 seconds recovery times 2, and then 1 minute fast, 1 minute recovery for 4 lots, and then for 30 seconds, and then 15 seconds. So I knew going into the race, even though we'd said right from the beginning, we're going to just treat it as a run, it's not a race. I was coming back from a break, and Sarah was coming back from injury, and it's a tough course. It is, I'd say it's hilly, but it is, as was pointed out to me, just one long hill towards the end in the final few K. And so yeah, doing the speed session before didn't sound too bad. I wasn't going to taper or anything, so it was just part of the plan. And yeah, so the race starts off in a school field, so it's in aid of Lethbridge School, a local secondary primary school around here, and it's the sister race to the Commonweal 5 that I was lucky enough to marshal at a couple of weeks ago. So it starts off on a school field, which you do a lap of, and then you make your way slightly uphill towards the railway track. You'll see the footage. It's not great footage. I do apologise. There's a lot of shaking. My camera positioning wasn't right. But yeah, it's sort of an out and back course. It starts off at a slight decline, but yeah, there's a big hill towards the end, and then you go back up the railway track, which is uphill. Yeah, like I said, we were going to take it easy, and the first 4K was nice. It was cool, it was shaded, even though it was quite a hot day, but yeah, it just felt easy and good, which you sort of want early on in a 10K race. Why don't you? To you, 3, 2, 1. To you, to me. Sorry.
I'm just behind you.
Have you got space? Do you want to go just in front?
Okay.
You can then set the pace. So.
And then to me.
To you.
3.
Oh, sorry.
To me.
The river. Canal. Don't fall in that.
To me. 2, 1. To me.
Okay. You alright?
So fine.
Hey Jen! can walk the hill if you want.
Yeah, it might be best actually.
Take Andy's approach.
Yeah.
That's just the hill starting.
Bend. Steepen up.
Yeah, you can feel it instantly. This is why we do Julian's Hill sessions.
Yeah. We love it. Then walk.
Yeah, just keeps going. We got to the first water station. I say first, I think there was only one. It was around the 5k mark, and Sarah suggested we slow it down. And so yeah, from 5k onwards, we just took it easy. After that bit, there was a bit of stopping, a bit of walking. There were hills. Or that one big hill, which you'll see in the video, hopefully. I don't know if it ever looks as steep as it feels, but it is a very steep hill. And the thing is, you sort of go up, and then you turn right, I think, and you think, that's done. But it just sort of flattens for a bit, and then you turn a corner and it starts again, and then the same thing happens. You turn left, and then you think, it's done. But no, it's just a small bit before it continues going. It's a hill that causes a lot of trouble to a lot of people. But no, it was a really good route. There were over 400 runners, most of them local, which is impressive for a local race on a Wednesday evening. And I was glad to be able to support it. And yeah, you'll see the hill, I hope. And the good thing is it's a route that I regularly run on, other than two parts of it. So it was something that I was quite comfortable on and knew the terrain. So maybe a good course to do a full 10k all-out effort, although the hills would put a dampener in that, but something to consider in the future. Okay. Thank you. Final stretch, Sarah. Probably less than half a k to go.
Yeah.
You've got this.
Got this.
Thank you.
Three. And see you in a bit. 2, 1, 2.
You okay?
Yeah.
Final stretch, Sarah.
To me. 2, 1. Up the curve. No, not yet, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Turn into me in a minute. 3, 2, 1. To me.
That brick bit.
Ramp. 2, 1.
Final 250 metres. You got this.
2, 3. Up the left, 2, 1 up. You.
Remember changing terrain. Thank you.
Right, step down. 3, 2, 1, down. Bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy. Easy.
Last few metres.
50 meters.
Well done. Good running. Final push. Sprint finish.
I haven't got it.
You haven't? That's alright. We'll slow down.
50.
Go on, Sarah. Well done. Well done. And then the final stretch is, like I said, up the railway track, the way we come through like a 180 tight turn bend, and then back towards the school for a sprint finish-ish, because we're feeling quite rough at this point, through a tree-lined bit with some uneven terrain, which you might see in video. I think there are a couple of people just ahead of us. So sprint finish would have been a bit dangerous, because there's always the risk of colliding into people and you don't want that. But a really well organised race, a fun race to run because, it was on home ground, I suppose, stuff that I knew, terrain that I knew. And Sarah's a great guide. So, it was funny. She actually swapped T-shirts with my main guide. So on it, you might see her name is printed as Andy, but it was definitely Sarah. And we always say how people never say well done to the guide. Everyone's always like, well done, Yaya, well done, blind runner. And the guide never gets any attention. And so we were counting as a little game to keep us entertained throughout the race who would get the more well done's, the guide or the person that needed to be guided. And pretty much all the way towards the end, I was winning. And then there was a massive group at the last K and they all shouted, go on, Sarah, go on, guide runner. And so she ended up beating me about 15-9, I think. You might even hear us counting who gets a shout out each time on the video.
It's good that you don't trust straight.
Don't forget you can slow down. Up again, so we're going to go left, down left. And we've got more people coming up.
And then Thursday was quite good because Wednesday was basically an easy-ish effort. I did another easy run on Thursday, and then I had the great privilege of doing a VI guiding training course with Julian with Wiltshire Athletics Association. And we had about 10 people turn up, and it was just teaching them the basics of guiding, why it's important, why we need more guide runners, and for them to have a go to see if it's something that anyone in attendance wanted to do. So if you ever do see a guide course being offered, either the official one by England Athletics, or now that guiding has now come within the England Athletics barrier, if your club is offering it, go to it. It's people need guide runners, not just for races. There's a lot of inactivity within the blind and partially sighted community, and it's trying to encourage people that they can run, that there are guides to support them out there. And then for more established runners, for someone like myself, it's nice to be able to run outside instead of on a treadmill. So just needing guide runners to keep that daily mileage going. I was really lucky to do that. Friday was a speed session-ish. It was half marathon efforts. So it was 4 lots of half marathon efforts at 8 minutes. The first rep was a struggle. The second was much better. The third, I was about 6 minutes into 8 reps, and then I got a nosebleed, and so I called it quits. It's good to get that speed back into things, good to get back into motion, and then Saturday was the long run. Singing that because we just passed a cattery/doghouse.
Hey, let the dogs out! Imagine if that was my point. Who let the dogs out?
And this is how we keep ourselves entertained in the long run.
I feel like that keyboard in music lessons.
Oh yeah, the one I...
It's blowing my eye.
Don't remember that being on the keyboard.
That's the custom one when you make it all sound.
Have those spaceship sounds as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah! Sound like the air conditioning.
Where's the doctor? Exterminate. That'd make me run faster, seeing a Dalek.
Yeah, no, Cybermen's scarier.
No,
100%.
Daleks are 100% scarier.
No way. I tell you what won't be ever scarier though.
Weeping Angels were the
That's a pig.
scariest episode.
And the Japanese. The they are scary. But
No.
Fine, edit that out. Do you know the jack-o'-lantern ones? The pumpkin head scarecrows.
Oh yeah, when he forgot who he was.
I'm not too sure about that. And the clockwork faces, they were kind of weird looking.
I say the gas mask ones. Are you my mommy?
Oh yeah, that was so scary. That was really bad.
So Saturday long run, I went out with Jen. Jen was on the bike, and yeah, it was just good fun, really. My legs did feel very tired from very early on. I think we got into about 3.5k, and I was like, how much have we done now? Because my legs felt so tired. I think coming back and doing a high mileage week, you know, that's what caused it, really. And having no rest days for the last 8 days, which probably isn't good when you have taken nearly 2 weeks off. So tomorrow will most definitely be a rest day, a well-deserved one, and then back at it on Monday.
Hi everybody! Always got a recording on there.
Oh, the sun is lovely.
Come on over. Come on over. Okay. Right, we're turning now.
Left,
Left.
Right.
Right, this way, this way, this way.